Everyone take a deep breath with me. We have a lot to go through. You wanted more, so we're going through my collection and we're seeing what's staying, what's going, and boy, oh boy, let's do this. Many of you really loved the videos where I went through my collection, and it's time for me to cull some more from my list. It's spring here, so it's time to do some spring cleaning deck-wise. Hi, I'm Ethony. I am a tarot reader, tarot creator, author, and modern witch, and I have a tarot problem. I have hundreds. I haven't even counted them, but I'm well over the 300 mark, so I am giving some of my decks away and selling them and putting them into new homes. So let's go through some of my decks and jump into it. So the first one is the 7th Sphere, Lenormand. I'm keeping this. I was gifted this. Her boxes are so beautiful. I was gifted this, and there is no way I'm getting rid of it. I love the color scheme. I love Lenormand, so that one is staying. Many of you wanted me to go into sort of like more details as to why I would be keeping the decks and why I would be getting rid of them. So this might be a little bit longer. I'm trying this, see if anyone actually watches this. If not, I will start to cut them down. Also, please do not judge me that some of these have not been opened before. I feel you judging me, that's okay. The next one is the Idiosyncratic deck by Jessica Bott. This has not been used very much. I sometimes forget that I have decks. I don't think I will be getting rid of this one, not only because it is a collector's deck, because it's not in print anymore. I actually don't know if it is in print anymore, but I have look at that, like I have this one wasn't printed very well, I guess, so it's the cut is pretty bad on some of them, on some of the cards. It's also the card stock is really beginning to yellow, and honestly, this has just been in it's just been in the box, so it's really interesting to see that that this is what's happening with this deck when it hasn't been used. But as you can see, the cut mark, but I don't know if this is in print yet, but I would like to keep this. The only thing I would probably do is sell this deck, but who knows? Never say never. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't use it, that's the thing, so it could go into the sell pile. The next deck is the Animal Allies, and this is by, who is this by? That's a very good question. You're getting the realness. Jessica Swift. I got this deck many years ago. I have done a flip through of this deck on my channel. I really love this artwork so much. I actually initially saw this and thought, you know what, I'm going to pop this, in my sell list, but now I'm looking at it, it's just so hard to like think about whether or not I want to get rid of it. The artwork is so beautiful, and again, the only reason I would be getting rid of any of these decks and moving them on is not because I dislike them anymore. It's just that I have so many to the point of overwhelm, and I'm giving away a lot of these decks in my newsletter every 2 weeks or every month. I think I'm giving away decks, and I just think it's time for things to, move on, move forward, and so that I can cleanse my collection and really bring some new things in as well. So this is the Mystical Tarot. This is by Los Scarabeo, and this is going to be coming to a new home. I really enjoy, this is like the Knight here. I enjoy this different approach to the tarot, and I love the sort of the vibe, I guess, to some degree. But then I look at it and I just think, comparatively, I'd like to keep it in my collection because it's kind of it's cool. But I'm not quite sure. I mean, that Hermit is so rad. Look at that. So beautiful. But I really struggle with, again, you know, looking at this, I've never used it. It's just sitting in my collection. It's very kind of old school. This chariot's really beautiful too, but it is really, really pretty. So yeah, you can tell Ethony gets on the struggle bus. She's like, oh, I'm gonna like totally cleanse my decks and, you know, put some of them, you know, send some of them to pasture, and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. But have I used it? No. Has it been sitting in my collection for ages? Yes. The next one is the Let Go at Oracle, and this is by Rockpool Publishing, and I really love, these are driftwood paintings that have been created into like cards, but I actually think these would be really cute bookmarks, or I do a lot of pen pal, happy mail swaps, and like it'd be so beautiful to get something like that as a little reading in your happy mail. But it's so beautiful. Like I actually might get a couple of my favorites of this and mount them on wood and turn them into like magnets or something, because I don't use the cards, but some of the artwork like that, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So I may turn this into like more of a creative project because it's just sitting in a box, or I might give it away, but this one is going to be reused. Okay, this is going to a new home. Now, I thought I was like super like, oh yay, look at me, I'm getting like the Spirit Tarot cards. And they create them every year. It's every year they bring them out. There's the back. I know that some people don't have Spirit Halloween in their country, so I'm sure somebody will really like it. This is something you can find, these photos, like that's a really cool, but a bit gross wheel. But this is like monsters. Yeah, and I'm kind of, yeah, I'm ready to let this one go. I have never ever used it. I do like the Tooth Fairy, but this is something that you can get every year here, and this is something you can get every year here, so I'm not too worried about it. So see you later, Spirit Halloween tarot cards, because as much as I love your shit, and I've got a lot of the stuff here in my house from Spirit Halloween, yeah, I haven't used it. It's not really the gig. The next one that's going to be going to a new home is Chakra Love, and this is a crystal. Whoa, shoot, they're everywhere. This is a crystal deck from Rockpool Publishing. See all the backs are the stones, and it's really, really, whoa, sweet, and it has what chakra those stones are connected to. So this is amethyst, third eye, and then this beautiful mantra as well. And it's not that I don't love this. I think this is really, really sweet. I'm just not ever going to use it. So somebody is going to be getting the Chakra Love as well. The next deck is my tea reading deck that is from With Tea with Karen, and this is a companion deck that you can use for tea readings. I'm actually keeping this. This is for like a Tessemancy readings if you don't want to use your cup. This is the Roots and Wings Oracle deck. Oh, I'm definitely keeping this, and I'm glad I'm opening it because now A, I can see it, and B, because I am clearing out some space, I can use it. Oh my gosh, it's still like all stuck together. So this is the Roots and Wings. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. By Kat Riles. It's gorgeous. I got this one from Etsy. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get it out. So yeah, that's going to be, I'm going to use it straight away. Actually, I'm going to pop that into my working space and start to work with it. Look at that, everybody. We did it. We found something that Ethony can use. It's hilarious. So, yeah. I have never used this before. That's beautiful. That journey one. So there we go. We're going to be popping this in her space for reading, and it's interesting. They kind of look a little bit alien, like these the people in it. Oh, how beautiful is that? Oh, I love snakes. Okay, so yeah, we're keeping this one. It's probably honestly been sitting in my this space for an embarrassing amount of time. I'm not going to lie to you, an embarrassing amount of time. Okay, so that's definitely a keeper. So embarrassing. I'm keeping this one. This is the Adorable Booba Momo Oracle. I backed this one on Kickstarter. And it is just so freaking cute. I think I've showed this before in a video, and I love the chibi sort of little kraken look of this, and I just think it's really, really sweet. I'm all into spooky wooky things, as many of you know, and so this is kind of like right up my alley. I haven't actually used it very much. Maybe I'll bring it out this Halloween. I need to maybe sort my decks out into something like that, like Halloween-y sort of situation. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to keep this one. Okay, the next deck is the Harmonious Tarot, and this is a Lo Scarabeo deck, and I am going to keep this one. I think it is really sweet. I freaking hate these Lo Scarabeo borders. I know I'm probably not alone in this, but I just think they're really they really take from it, so I would probably trim this. The next deck is the deck of the Bastard. I don't have the box anymore. I like this deck, but I think it's time for it to move on. I like that it has the keywords. It has it, so this on, if you look here, it says balance, and then if it was reversed, it says disorganization. It has the 2 of coins on either side. Like, I actually quite enjoy that, but a lot of you know that I don't necessarily love having writing on the cards. I think it's a really amazing learning deck. I'm not really into the vibe of it, I think is the thing, and I can't see myself ever really reading with this with clients. The next deck, it comes in this beautiful little bag, and it is the Shadow. Oh my gosh, the bottom of it broke. Oh, the Shadow, the Shadow Light Tarot. Oh my gosh, guys, I was like just so shocked that it broke. Like, the whole bottom came off. Look at that. So I think I got this one from, like, oh my goodness, crowdfunded. It's busted. I should just get rid of the box. This is a really interesting deck. I think I have shown this before on my channel. I have not worked with it, but I do really like the artwork. The backs are pretty cool too. I would like to see how I work with this a little bit more. I feel like it could use a little bit more time in my my collection and in actually working with it, to see if there is something that, you know, if this is something that I can you know, read with. The next deck is the Mage the Awakening Tarot, and this is, you know, connected to a game, but I freaking love this deck. I actually have more than one copy of it. I think it's so cool, even though it is, oh wait, you may want to put that up the right way. Even though it is connected to a game, I just think it does a really beautiful job of you know, the tarot itself. It's beautifully done. I really enjoy, look how freaking cool that is. Look at that, the 8. I love it. The next deck is the Stretch Tarot, and this is the 2nd edition. I actually think this one might be also going to a new home. I know, shock, horror. And again, it's not that I don't think it is beautiful, that it isn't gorgeous, that it doesn't deserve to be used. I'm just not using it, and it's like, this could be given to someone who is going to work with it all the time. I have too many, so I think this one needs to go to a new soul as well, who will love it and use it, and it won't just be sitting in my yeah, it just won't be sitting in my thing, sitting in my zhuzh, sitting in my my collection doing nothing. So that's the Stretch Tarot. I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautifully done. I actually really like the keywords that the person has associated with the cards on here, but I think it's just time to send that to a new home. Finally in this box, we have the Tarot Mocha. This one is banged the frick up. I'm definitely keeping this one. I have always really liked the style. I think it's really beautiful. I love this artwork. So it's just gorge. So I think I'm going to be keeping this one. The book is pretty cute. Like I said, mine is completely it's completely stuffed, but it's so beautiful. So those are the decks I'm going to keep and give away or sell or rehome from this drawer. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 more of these drawers. Did you like the longer version of this where I actually talked about the reasons why I'm going to be rehoming or why I'm keeping it? Or did you prefer the quicker version where I didn't necessarily go through each deck? I am happy to do either one. If you want to see more of this style, please let me know and I'll keep going. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are doing magnificently. Make sure you hit that like button and share the love if you know of someone who would like to check out my channel, and I will see you all next time.